Hey there, folks. Welcome back to Grim Dawn. So, we're gonna head in this cave, and things will be fine, right? Putrid Den. Sounds like a great place. Apparently we're standing in poison. We're off to a great start. There's no way any of this could end poorly for us. Everything's fine. Nobody panic. Said don't panic. You're panicking. I can hear you. I can hear you, Todd, in accounting. Panicking, and nobody likes it. You gotta step your game up. So it seems like there's more and more of these guys coming, and I'm not so sure I like that. Alright, fortunately we've got considerable range on that spell, so it's a good thing. We're also I'm not entirely sure what that sound effect was. I assume it's just an ambient noise? Question mark? Level 6. Okay. That's right about, oh good lord. Yeah, something there hit hard. Okay. Pusquill the Hoarder. That's some name you've got, sir. Also, you're level 8. Sir. Sir. Sir, you're being really serious right now, sir. And I need you to calm it down. I need you to sit down and just think about your life, sir. Think about everything you know, everything you love, and just go to your happy place. So what is our chance to hit here? Oh, it's still 86%. So, I mean, obviously 6 to 8 is not the largest of deltas. Yeah, we're still healing up, still doing all right. Sir, I do not want to get doubled up on. Thank you, sir. Sir or madam. Should. There we go. All right, so that's another. All right, so I didn't show it off particularly well there, but a lot of these bosses, these sorts of super unique or that level of boss will drop. Seriously, I guess the water is poison. Will drop sort of a floating orb thing that you can blow up for loot, as we've done here. So Stonehide Bernard's Slightly Chewed Buckler. It's a pretty sweet name. Required player level 12. This is a rare item. Truth be told, this is probably actually a what is called, I mentioned it before, a monster intermittent. That's not the right word, but sure, that'll work now. It happens sometimes, and they drop from particular monsters. The rares, they have a certain amount of abilities that are always on them, but they have also pull from the rare affix pool, so they can be super cool. And I assume that's what we've ended up with here. This is it's pretty powerful, but we're of course about 5 levels away from actually using it. But we can pop on this jacket. Yeah, that looks a little more sturdy. Yeah, so we drop a point in cunning just to have a little bit better chance to hit in a situation like that, but still gonna go for a spirit here, increase our damage. Otherwise, we seem pretty well okay. I will go ahead and up Arcanist a little bit more, though. Yeah, I don't hate buffing that a little bit. I haven't actually used the flash freeze yet. I do really like magic missile. Just It's ranged, and it's ranged. It's decently powerful, and it's ranged. Rocking a pretty consistent theme here. We're not exactly a tank. That's kind of what I'm getting at here, folks. In case you had, somehow surmised that we were. Go ahead and assure you otherwise. Ah, there we go. Monster infrequence. Alright, so we picked up some magical items there. Magical pair of boots, a little electrocute damage, which again is the lightning dot damage, not actual. Right. As I understand it, something that was plus lightning damage. No, I was gonna say something that's plus lightning damage may affect electrocute, but I do think they are somewhat considered distinct. Oh Lord. Let's see. Can I find that readily available here? Doesn't look like it. If anybody can confirm or deny that, that would be awfully nice. But I assume that because electrocute is a subset of lightning damage, that lightning damage will affect electrocute damage, but electrocute damage will not affect lightning. And again, I know I just said it, but electrocute is the dot version of lightning damage. Plus, we'll get a little bit more defensive ability here, so that'll be nice. Wow. Yeah, he had a very high chance to hit us. Interesting. Alright, so we've got a searing shiv of readiness here, but I mean, if we could use that, maybe. But it's not currently the case. Alright, I guess we're still heading north, looking for... there's some scrap. We could head back to Barnabas. Or we could keep heading north. A devouring swarm. The old dump. Alright. This old dump, she ain't what she used to be. Whitemire. We got through that dump pretty quickly. Snake men? Okay. Alright. Not certain I'm a big fan of snake men. Their vanguard didn't seem to be that tough, though, so maybe we're okay. What is this? Oh, scrap metal saw blade. Alright. That's fine. Not too concerned about that. Ooh. Alright. Got a little cut up there, but that's okay. That's what we have our constitution for. Hopefully we won't have to amend it. It's really bad humor is what it is. Alright. Wander up this way. So we're looking for... well, if we were looking for snakes, we did manage to find some, so... A+. Good job, folks. Alright, that vanguard was a little bit tougher. Yeah, we dealt with the shaman there, so... On Kasparov's apprentice in the cellars beneath the Berwick estates, okay. Rotting soldiers slain, yeah, we can work on that. Find Milton Heart and collect his amulet. Find Milton's amulet and collect his heart. Return the amulet to Sybil. You don't want us to bring Milton home? I'm sure he's fine. And, yeah, of course we can return that scrap whenever we head back. So do we know where... Yeah, we don't really know where the place where Milton was is. Do we? Interesting. Alright. That's fine. Yeah, see, for science there, that's some bleeding damage. And any dot like that will show up over there. I believe I mentioned that. But just so we're all clear. And, yeah. Now we'll put our constitution to use. Fairly nice scenery through here. All these, all these rift hounds. It's just like being on a little adventure with your own dog out in the forest. Except the dog's trying to kill you. Okay, so here is another rift gate, presumably. Oh, rift gate is releasing a what? Okay, apparently that wasn't too bad. Rotting Ember Guard. Alright, so 88% to hit them, or 89% to hit us. Interesting. Yeah, looks like there's still... like there's still maybe more of them coming. Sure. Let's pick that up. Hit him in the face. Good deal. Oh, good, there's more of you. I was hoping there would be more of you. And by that I mean something else entirely. Eek. What is it, Dragon Breath? I take it back, I'm sorry. Sorry, please don't kill me.
It was just a joke, man. Calm down.
Ow. Ow.
My inventory is full.
Apparently being set on fire is a bad deal. Okay, but then we cleared the rift. Yes. Yes, our inventory is full. I think that's a pretty straightforward thing. That's good that they've got it there, just in case. Yeah, not really. I mean, we've only got 4 slots available. Let's grab this scrap, though. Actually pick it up. We'll head back to town. And let's talk to, let's sell this stuff first. Tarnished crossbow, you say? 103 cunning. We're not really in that vicinity. Unload this stuff. Would I rather have the energy regeneration or the health regeneration? Alright, I guess there are also copper bands in the game. I will stay with the energy for now. Feels like it's okay to stay a little bit damage focused. So we'll complete components. This should give us a full component of mutagenic ichor. And indeed it did. Yeah, so generally speaking, I think these components almost always, or maybe actually always, will grant a skill when the full component is added to an item. So that's something to look forward to. Strive towards. Yeah, more copper bands. Interesting. Alright, we'll go talk to Barnabas.
Did you get the scrap?
Yeah, man, I got the stuff. You got the money?
Perfect. I'll get the wind pump up and running in no time. Devil's Crossing will have safe drinking water again, and it's all thanks to you. First glass is on me.
I noticed you didn't say anything about the bass, so apparently the first glass won't be on you, if you know what I mean. See, it's funny. Anyway,
The good news is, the water pumping again. The only problem is, it smells like the sewer. About a tenfold worse.
Are you sure that's not just...
I've smelled something this rotten since...
This is going to be a really personal story, because I'm not sure we want to go down that alley, Barnabas. We don't know each other that well.
Since I cleared out a den of slith ages ago.
Oh, that's...
They're loathsome reptiles, make their homes in swamps and dank caves. They secrete a nasty poison into the water that makes it drinkable for them, but nearly always fatal to us.
Sound like nice guys.
At good iron, there's a nest in that cave that fuels our pump. Too old for all this spelunking, so I need you to go down there and kill it.
Does my face say... Do I have, like, Spelunker written across my forehead? I'm a highly trained, magic caster lady with the gun and... Okay, fine. How do I get to the cave?
This key will open the cellar in the shack behind me, right by that accursed rift gate. It connects to the bowels of the prison,
Oh,
which
good.
should lead you to the cave. Find the Slith matriarch that's likely polluting our water supply, and the poison should clear out on its own.
Should.
You do this, and all the Devil's Crossing will be honoring your name with every glass.
That they pour on Barnabas. Got it. Good deal. So then what you're telling me, Barnabas, is we need to go down through this trap door. Okay. Sure. Your monsters marked by a star. Powerful foes with unique abilities. Interesting. Ooh. We leveled up. Alright. Well. Guess I wouldn't. Yeah, let's just do spirit again. Like, I guess we're alright in terms of physique and all that. Yeah, I'll level up that again. This is getting a little bit expensive. Let's see. So what does this flash freeze do? 6-second skill recharge, so it's got a cooldown. 2-second duration. Okay. Yeah, for now I'll just pump this, I think. Alright. Fair enough. We'll proceed onward. Bravely braves Miss Liz Player. Bravely braved away. You know, it doesn't have quite the same ring. We're not quite on Sir Robin's level, I'm afraid. Ah, gotcha. There was some underhanded stuff going on there that I didn't see. Well, I do like that that fragmenting thing. That's kind of cool. Jeez. That could have gone better for me. Not gonna lie. Apparently there's a B-52 somewhere in here. I don't know what's up with that. Ooh, loot. Mr. Soldier, that's fine. Yeah, we're getting a little bit higher up on that mission. Yeah, looks like maybe we can finish that up here. That'll be nice. Let's see. I guess we get there through here. Retcher, you say? I guess Retcher, I barely even know her, would be a pretty weak joke. Obviously that didn't stop me from making it, but I knew it was weak. Alright, so I guess we've got ooh, some magic items. Nice. Another soldier. Good deal. Alright, so what we picked up here. Alright, I guess we're a little short on physique. We may want to hold on to that and put a point there. Ooh. Well, let's see. So we would lose a little bit of resistance, but we'd gain some defensive ability, and we'd be able to... Let's see. Yeah, we're a little bit tougher to hit now, so seems like a good thing. Oh, a great axe. How great is this axe? You could ask somebody a few questions. Take care of that Retcher. There we go. So I guess that, that circles back around. Well, in that case, we've accomplished absolutely nothing. and it feels great. Excuse me? They fire projectiles. That is so creepy. They're spiders that fire poison. Ah! I don't know who it was at Great Entertainment who was like, let's just, let's ruin sleep for people who play our game. Let's just instill nightmares. Okay, let's be honest, it's no fresh meat, but still. It's pretty unnerving. Ooh. Picking up a hatchet, though. That B-52 is, also, actively disconcerting. Almost thought that was a glowing spider there for a minute, and I was worried. Oh, okay. Ah! Well, that's very handy. So you can toggle the minimap size. Yeah, I don't mind that. Let's see. These mitts, yeah, we can't wear those. Also can't wear this, which is unfortunate because if we could gain a little bit more physique and so on and so forth. A little more poison damage. We don't actually do poison damage at the moment. Sure, this is probably actually fine. A little more energy regeneration seems quite good. Yeah, we're not really close on. Eesh. You guys have some range too, huh? I was saying we're not really close on the. I'll get it out in a minute here. I do believe that untouched meals actually respawn, so that's something to keep in mind. We weren't close on the cutting on those weapons. Huh? There we go. I didn't realize there was going to be multiple matriarchs to deal with. I also didn't figure the spider matriarch would explode, but I guess it's not terribly surprising. Just walk in and no. Oh. Well. Interesting. No scrap metal shoulder plates, you say? Get done, son. There we go. We'll figure this out. Ah, can't even wear it. Good deal. Alright. Alright, I guess we have figured out which skill is better than which. That does mean the normal items in the place we were just in are, I guess they're not technically gone, because we were right at the rift, weren't we? I retract my previous statement. So we can sell some of this loot. This looty loot. Sure thing, dude. It's 18% lightning damage, so that would presumably boost the lightning percentage of this, which is, I mean, not too bad. It's 42, yeah. So that's plus 8. It's not nothing, but it's probably fine. Probably fine if we don't use it. 84 is probably too far away. We'll just sell that. We'll hold on to that though. 103 cutting is a long way away. Yeah, I feel okay getting rid of that hat. Sure, so we'll hold on to these things for using. Yeah, sounds good. Did I want to buy something? What is this? Savage Diadem of Readiness. So energy regeneration, defensive ability, offensive ability. Not bad. +4 physique, +9. Jeez, that is rather expensive. I think I'll just wait to level up. Yeah.
Put it to good use.
Right, you. There's fire in your eye and blood on your clothes. I see that you've done your share of the killing. Tell me, how did it feel? I didn't feel much of anything. And you and I have something in common. After those things took my Annabelle from me, I don't feel much of anything anymore. Here, take your coin. You've earned it. Thank you. With some scrap. Good bit of iron. Some experience. You killed scores of the shambling dead, but I think you can do better. The Aether corruption created some truly monstrous mutations in some of the dead. Go out there and hunt some down, then tell me of the slaughter. You're just a really nice person, aren't you? Like, you just want to host dinner parties and, like, have little, like, doilies that you set out and give people cupcakes on the doilies, don't you? You're such a nice fellow. Alright, I'll slaughter hordes of dead for you. Gosh, you're such a... it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure, sir. Yeah, oh, also, since I'm doing that accidentally, the comma and period keys give you a full 360-degree range of camera motion. If you're interested. Not entirely sure you need to be interested, but in case you are, there you go. It's there for you. Ah! This is not the scrawny lady you're looking for. Stupid cocoon. Or stupid bush or whatever getting in the way there. Scrap metal ball mace. I think I sold one of those already. Pretty good damage. Serrated spike, you say. Piercing damage. Quite nice. Quite nice. Alright, we have achieved snakeage. Doctor, I have some mild snakeage in this region down here. Is that a concern? Give it to me straight, Doc. Pepperbox gun, you say? That's a pistol. Okay. Cool. I can dig it. More serrated spikes. Okay. Shaman with some kind of defensive procedure in place. I don't like it, but I guess I can dig it. I could dig it a lot better if I wasn't missing so much. Ooh, okay. Take these warriors down. Deal with the shaman. Oh, looks like we even got a crit there. Yeah, pretty low odds, but it happened nonetheless. Yeah, I figured we'd go ahead and put a point in physique here, didn't I? Fair enough. We'll get some energy regeneration, a little more lightning damage. As I said, that'll boost our replicating missile, and also a little more energy. Very nice. A little more physique. Sweet. We probably could have got away without actually putting the point in physique, but it's fine. Certainly not the end of the world. Yeah, I'll go ahead and put another point in the missile. And yeah, let's do another one. I don't really hate having that leveled way on up. I do really like how strong that is, 157. Yeah, very nice. Miss is a little bit disconcerting, not gonna lie. Alright, we've still got a whole swarm of snakes. It's a straight up gaggle of snakes. I didn't know snakes came in a gaggle. Quiet, you. Ah, we found the matriarch. Good. 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 I don't like any part of that. I'm very, very uncomfortable with what you're doing there, madam. On the plus side, at least we're both level 9, so I guess it could be worse. Yeah, I really don't. If you could not with the whole poison thing, I would really like that. Sure. Yeah, no, that's the thing. If you could not, I would. Yeah, please. Thank you. Yeah, run away. That's right. You're scared. I know you are. Boom. Just sucker punched. I don't like that. It's different and it scares me. You can't blame me for being a neophile. It's part of my heritage. Which is strange, because apparently being possessed by that thing took away all of my memories. But you know what? I can pretend to have some to get away from being murderated by some crazy snake matriarch lady. Sure. Get done? Yeah, get done. Ma'am. Yeah, so here we go. Grand spoils. We can pop that and get a pretty nice bit of loot. So we've got a rare here. Ooh, see? Mouse over it. See what it does. See what it is. Rare ring, even. Quite nice. Okay. Pick up our loot. Leather vestments. Quite nice. Oh, wow. Okay. Some health, some physique, some percent health, energy regen. It's less damage than we have now, but it seems fine overall. Otherwise, there's that, which looks like is actually a damage increase. Let's see, where is? There he is. Oh, that's a cool look, even. I guess, yeah, Vigorous Vilos, Ring of Scorching, so that must be another one of those, yeah, that I've again forgotten the term they use, but yeah, plus fire damage, so that will again buff our magic missile thing, plus acid damage. We don't currently have any, but increased health, increased offensive ability, and both of these items we just picked up have +2 skills, so you can get a skill bonus on your items in the game. So that's pretty cool. We'll replace that ring, and yeah. So let's check out this area a little bit more in depth. See if there's any loot we can grab a hold of. Looks like there was indeed a shrine here. So there's some more snakes. That's interesting and all that. I guess due diligence would lead us to head down into this area and just see. Yeah, no, looks like it's just pretty straightforward stuff and things. Alright, let's head back to the shrine and we'll see if we can pay whatever toll it is, because I believe this was a ruined shrine? Yes, just a ruined shrine, so whatever sacrifice must be made. Another Aether Crystal, that's fine. We still have, yeah, we still have several of them, so we've earned ourselves another devotion point.
Can't carry anymore. My
Alright.
inventory is full.
That's fine. I don't guess I can actually really intend to make any more room. Not particularly easily. Ah, okay. So, let's go ahead and go to our devotion. And let's see, we were on, yeah, we want to do Imp, I have decided, on my own. So we're going to put a point into Imp, and at our first stage here we'll get 10% increased fire damage and 10% increased Aether damage. Again, the fire damage will buff a third of our magic missile. And yeah, next up we'll get some increased spirit. It'll be great. For now, let's head back to town, turn in our mission for an reward. Probably sell some of the stuff beforehand, just in case he gives us something. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's just from the way I've changed the camera angle, I suppose. Yeah, interesting. Alright, let's sell stuff at the salvage dealer. We'll sell off these normal items anyway. Alright, do I want that? Probably. Yeah, probably what we're using now is just better. Aha, so this is a duration-based consumable. We'll sell this scrap metal maul. So it's a question, I suppose, whether I want to use the rifle or these two things in tandem. So this is plus acid damage, which... There we go. And yes, here we go. Physical damage converted to acid damage. There are things in this game that there are items that will convert one type of damage into another. In this case, we would get some acid damage from the swinging of the hatchet, which would then be buffed by our offhand here. Yeah, sure. I'll I'll purchase that thing back, and we'll go with that, and we'll sell off the rifle for now. At some point in the future, we'll be able to use this buckler. But that won't be till level 12. We get a little more energy regeneration this way. And, you know, a little resistance is fine. And so on and so forth. Let's combine components. We get a serrated spike component, which is pretty cool. And let's start to Barnabas.
Feel like clearing out those sliths? They're starting to beg me for water. I don't know how many more times I can say it.
It's
melts
green.
my guts before they just rush me and take it.
And push you into it. Gotcha. Taking care of it.
Once I pump out the remaining poisoned water, the spring should be clean enough for drinking.
Somebody
I'll
keep
make
an eye
sure
on who
they
dies.
know how much help you've been. They'll be grateful if they can get a drink without dissolving their intestines.
Not Edwin, apparently.
One more thing. Take my rucksack.
Ooh, a backpack.
For hauling back scrap or whatever else you come across. I'm too old for that stuff now.
You just got a thing for scrap, don't you? You take your poisoned water and your scrap and you just spend alone time with it. Anyway, I'm glad to be of help. Ooh, inventory bag, some reputation, and some experience points. And we notice that is no longer green, it's now blue. Now looks like water. So yeah, we got another inventory bag. which means we have more inventory space, which is awesome. And it's also a really good time to end the episode, which went kind of long. So thanks for watching, folks, and I hope to see you next time.